Hey everyone, it's Lindsay, and today I wanted to show you my, I've got two of them here, Julep Maven boxes from the past 2 months. I have December and January here. I apologize for not having posted many videos in December. It just always tends to be a really busy month for me between, you know, all the family events and the work things and Christmas parties, and I just love this season so much. So to try and squeeze in one more thing, I would rather just take the time off and really enjoy the Christmas season. So I didn't get a chance to show you my December box, and then my January box came, so we're doing a double video and I'll show you everything. So jumping right in, I got It Girl for both months. So starting with starting with December, the first polish I got was Sharna, and this is on my pinky finger here. It's a really pretty, like bronzy brownish glitter. This was 2 thick coats and it gave it full coverage, but just really pretty. It's not holographic, it's just a classic bronzy glitter, and it's just really pretty, something different that I don't have, so enjoying that. This next color is Aurora, and it is just kind of a classic metallic-y looking silver. For me, I mean, it's pretty and it's good. It's not streaky, which is unusual. Often these metallic nail polishes are really hard to work with and they can be really streaky. This one wasn't, so that's good. For me, I have a couple other silvers that I like better, so probably won't be using this one. I'll probably give this one away, but the polish itself is good. That's just a personal thing for me since I have other ones. And then the last color that came in my box is Rochelle, and this is just a really pretty pinky purple shade with a little bit of a shimmer in there. Really pretty, great formula. 2 coats was perfect, fully opaque, so really love that. And then I did 2 add-ons for December. This first one is Nell, and this is kind of like a very soft pink with holographic glitter. So really pretty. As soon as I got this, it really reminded me of Teenage Dream, the OPI Katy Perry collection. Very similar to Teenage Dream. Probably like Teenage Dream better, but this one is really pretty. So I did want to mention that because I know this is kind of roundabout story, but this was probably a year ago. I was looking through my collection. I saw my Katy Perry Teenage Dream and it was almost totally dried up. So I almost had a heart attack, and I looked online thinking like, oh my gosh, how much would this cost to replace it? And I think it was going for at least $25 on eBay, probably closer to $35. And I was like, well, I'm not paying that for nail polish. So I was able to revive it perfectly using nail polish thinner, thank goodness. But yeah, so that was a very popular polish. So if it's one that you wanted and you weren't able to get, this would be a good, you know, pretty close dupe. And then the other add-on I got, this was something that I saw they had advertised for this for a little bit before, and I knew I wanted it because I had tried Julep eyeshadows before and was really impressed. So this is the Julep Sweep palette, the Photogenic palette, and very, very reminiscent of a Naked palette. It has a mirror in here, and then here are the shades. It's 11 shades, and then it also comes with this double-ended brush with like a blending side and then more of a pointed flat side. So looks just like a Naked palette. The quality themselves of the shadows, the quality is very good, very pigmented, pretty colors. For me, so I used this palette today, but honestly it's probably only the 2nd time I've used it, and I've had it for a long time just because I'm not quite sure. I don't love it as a complete palette. Like, to me, and I'm sure a more creative person than myself could really have fun with this, but for me, I feel like the colors, it's not like I could do so many different looks and use them together. I feel like any look I'm gonna do, for the most part, I'm gonna wanna use other eyeshadows from another palette, because, you know, like we have like greens here and then some cooler toned browns, a real warm kind of rusty crease shade, more of a neutral lighter crease shade, some purples here, and then a neutral. I am glad to have this like really light vanilla color, and then it comes with a black. But for me, like, it's a lot of dark tones. So, and for me, I just tend to like maybe something a little more shimmery on the lid, like lighter on the lid, and then do some, you know, darker in the outer corner and in the crease. And I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like I can't use these together a lot. I'm gonna need to add other shadows to it. But the eyeshadows are very good quality, so I'm not complaining too much about that. All right, so that was my December box. Moving on to my January box, I got It Girl again. So the first color here is Shelly, and this is a really pretty kind of Tiffany Robin's Egg blue. It is a cream shade, perfectly opaque in 2 coats. Love that for spring, really pretty color. The next color is Janae, and this is like a very dark charcoal shade. It's a cream as well, so no shimmer, no glitter, but just a really nice deep shade, not a black, but almost. And then, oh, I skipped one here. This one is Margit, and this one I really like. This is probably my second favorite in the box. It is a really pretty, they described it as a mushroom shade with rose gold shimmer. And you can kind of see it there, very subtle, but it's just a really nice neutral shade. I have been craving these neutral shades this month. I think because of Christmas, and in December, I just love like the glitz and the fun polishes. And so this month I've just been like loving these really neutral shades. So love that. I love that it's kind of like a putty shade with a little bit something extra with that shimmer, but not too much at all. And then this, so those were the 3 polishes I got, and then I added one on, and I think one came. Maybe I added it on. No, I think it was a free gift, so I think I just added one on. And this is Shawn, and this is Bombshell. This was a Bombshell club. Okay, so this is, I think they described it as a bright poppy cream. So it is a hot reddish pink, so pretty. These are the kind of colors that I'm just so drawn to. So not something I'm gonna be whipping out right now, but you know, come spring and summer, I will be loving that shade. This is definitely my favorite in the whole box. Love this shade so much. And then they threw this in, I don't know where I put it. I think it had a little note that this was free, and this is Tilda, and this is called a Metamorphic Top Coat. So I'll show you what it looks like here in the bottle. It is kind of just like an iridescent sheer shade. But if you look at the label, Metamorphic Top Coat, I don't know if you can see, the finish on it, but it's supposed to like change the look of any nail polish and kind of, I don't know, it sounds cooler than it looks. So what I did is I put a coat of this over Janae on my thumbnail hair, and basically it's just like a sheer greenish iridescent shimmer in a clear base. So there's really no duochrome to it. Like, to call it metamorphic, I mean, I don't know, I think it's a cool idea, but I think it's like, this isn't a kind of color you could put over just any other color. Like, it made it just look a little more green, but it didn't make it as funky as I thought it would. I thought it would like kind of shift with the light or anything, and to me it really doesn't. It just kind of looks the same. So it's pretty, but it's not something that's like super cool to me. So that is what I got in my December and my January box. I would love to know which polishes you got or which ones you're loving. And if you have any recommendations for this Tilda top coat, any combos you've done that you really love and you think really show this off. I'm just having a hard time in my mind picturing how I'm gonna use this to really show it off the most. So let me know if you have any suggestions. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. See you, everybody.